Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Wednesday, September 13th.
I hope that you are ready this morning to be electrified by today's discussion.
That's Palm Coast Chief Sustainability and Resiliency Officer Mabin Rogers. At yesterday's Palm Coast City Council meeting, she gave a presentation on electric vehicles and EV charging infrastructure, including an overview of the current EV market and update on various fee structures. Some members of council were skeptical of statistics showing projected growth for EVs in Florida and what that means for the future of EV infrastructure in the city of Palm Coast. Other council members were honest about their lack of knowledge on the subject. However, Vice Mayor Ed Danko believes statistics in the presentation are false and part of a national political agenda. This led to an attack on Palm Coast City staff and a heated exchange with Palm Coast Mayor David Alfin.
I got to be honest with you, I'm not impressed with you. The facts that you're presenting, quite frankly, they're just based on AOC, Green New Deal, Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg.
Vice Mayor, I think you made your point. Vice Mayor,
Vice Mayor. Yet.
Yeah, you are.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are, because
no, you do not interrupt
hold
me.
on. You're addressing staff. If you have a question, excuse me, if you have a question about staff's assignment, you should direct it.
I will express myself any way I want, Mr. Mayor.
No, I'm sorry, you will not.
You do not control me. You're elected, I'm elected. All right?
Hold on.
We're individuals.
But you also need to understand the organization of the city.
I understand the organization.
If you have a question about the assignment, you should address it to the city manager. I will not tolerate you're going after staff.
I don't even know why this person has a job.
That's a discussion that you have with the city manager, and I am not going to allow your continued attack on staff. Speak to the city manager who gave the assignment. Well, you can speak to me as well anytime you want.
I am speaking to you.
Okay, speak to the city manager.
Think you are.
We can't. Yeah, I'm the mayor of this city, and I control this meeting.
You control the city?
I control this meeting. Listen to the words.
City employees do not work for city council. They work for the city manager. Mabin Rogers was instructed to return to city council with an update in 6 months. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Over the weekend, deputies made 14 arrests, conducted 155 traffic stops, and handled 792 calls for service.
One of those arrests was in a child neglect case. Flagler County deputies were called to Hammock Beach Resort Sunday morning for reports of an unresponsive man who later died. There, police arrested 32-year-old Amy Kemper following drug activity. Sheriff Rick Staley.
The woman thought it was more important to leave her son abandoned in a condominium with a deceased individual and party with a third individual. She certainly will not be receiving the Mother of the Year award.
DCF also placed Kemper's 11-year-old child with another family member. In a separate case, deputies arrested 29-year-old Nathaniel Harrington, who was a wanted fugitive following a car crash on I-95 south of SR 100 Friday morning.
A fugitive that crashed his car on I-95 found out that he wrecked in the wrong county after giving multiple fake names to sheriff's deputies on the scene. Deputies determined his real name, and he was a fugitive from Alachua County.
In yet another case, deputies handcuffed 23-year-old Jarvis Jayton on drug charges following a routine traffic stop. Police say Jarvis had THC dab pens and $6,000 in cash in his vehicle. He was charged with possession of hashish and possession of THC with intent to distribute. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
How do schools in Florida stack up against each other?
FPC Athletic Director Scott Drabzik said that it's similar to how it's done in other states, but football is a bit different.
Football, 2 years ago, the FHA went to a metro and suburban sort of classification where they deem school districts either a metropolitan area or suburban area, and then they break it down by school population within that. For football, we're in 4 suburban, 4S.
Matanzas High School is 3S because they're a smaller school. Common Grounds on WNZF is Sunday mornings at 10, and on the Flagler radio app tomorrow, it's more than athletics. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll. Listen to News Radio WNZF and Flagler's Morning News anywhere in the world by downloading the Flagler radio app on your smartphone.